everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. Right, I have my completions from last week for yourselves. If you are new to my channel, then huge welcome. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and if you are on Instagram or TikTok, then also follow me on there. It is Crazy Borgies Diamond Arts. Okay, and if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome as well. Huge thank you for your support and your love and everything. Yeah, right, so I have finished Mona Lisa. Oh geez, this one has been difficult for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because it wasn't so much the size. It is slightly larger than what I usually work on. This is a 30 by 45 centimeters. I think it is true to size as well. It is a true 30 by 45, and it had 33 colours, but we had some funky symbols going on. They were mainly alphabetical and numerical, but we did have a couple of funky letters. The main thing that I struggled with the most on this, well, it's the colour palette for me. That's what I really struggled with, because I do not like doing dark diamond paintings at all, guys. And this had all dark yellows, mustardy oranges and mustard yellows, creams, browns, beigey, sort of like, in my mind I call them bland colours, because I like bright, colourful, cheerful colours. And if you've been with my channel a long time, then you know that I love doing colourful diamond paintings. So I found it a challenge. I did find the colour palette a huge challenge. So I wasn't working on it continuously. I was basically oh, hang on a second, I've just got a phone call coming in. Right, sorry about that, guys. I just had my dad calling me. So yeah, what was I saying? So this had very bland colours, and I struggled to keep motivated because of the colour palette. And I'm glad I done it, because I did want to do Mona Lisa. I bought this way back last summer, I think, this painting, and just put it aside and thought I'd do it when I'm ready. And yeah, it did take me 2 months to finish her from start to finish. So from what I wrote last night down, I was trying to figure out, because it's been so long since I've started her, I felt like she was never going to end sometimes, you know. Okay, so I started her on the 8th of March and I finished her on the 2nd of May. And she's been sealed and... Quiet, Rio, quiet. She's been sealed with Minwax, and she's all shiny, and yeah. It is what it is with Mona Lisa. You know, they didn't have many colours back in the day, so, you know, that's why the colour palette was so, you know, they just had to grab what they could, and that was it. And I think it's come out really well. I wouldn't like to do any smaller size, because I did see someone unboxing a 30 by 40 size of Mona Lisa. How that comes out, I'm quite interested to see, because this one is a true to size 30 by 45, and I feel like at times, if you go close up, then obviously it is very pixelated, but the further you stand back, the more the image becomes clear. And because of the colour palette as well, it's quite a dark image. I didn't have any bad drills. The drills were nice and shiny and good quality. There wasn't much rubbish in them at all. It was poured glue. You'll have to excuse Rio this morning, she's very vocal. So it was a poured glue canvas and full drill, obviously. 33 colours. So it did take me a while. I'm just going to run through some facts that are printed off about Mona Lisa, because, you know, I like to get some facts about who I'm painting about. And it's one of those pictures, isn't it, Mona Lisa? Well, it's iconic. So there's lots and lots of facts on her. How true they are, who knows? I do not know, but I'm just got this off Google, so maybe Mr. Google is right, maybe Mr. Google is wrong, who knows? Okay, so the first thing is Mona Lisa actually is not her name. Okay, this was just given that name, which roughly translates in Italian, I think, to My Lady Lisa. Okay, so her actual name is Lisa Gerardini. Okay, and it was her husband who was so madly in love with her and adored her so much that actually commissioned for this painting to be painted in around 1503, as long as that. And Leonardo Da Vinci was the artist, but he never completed the portrait. When he died in 1519, it was one of it was unfinished. So what they had was they got one of his assistants to complete it. So I think maybe he worked on it a little bit and then got fed up of it, and you know, that's what happened. Apparently Napoleon had a crush on her, and then her descendant, apparently his descendant. I don't know how true that is. And yeah, apparently lots of men had an actual crush on her painting. I mean, how can you have a crush on a painting? Because, I mean, it's pretty and all that in places, but it's not like seeing someone in person, is it really? Then it's saying also about her lack of eyebrows. It's a representative of high-class fashion of the time, which I did not know. So she barely does have any eyebrows, to be fair. And but it did reveal in 2007 through digital scans that apparently Da Vinci did paint on eyebrows and bolder eyelashes, but they had basically faded over the years. And yeah, they didn't bother to draw them on when it was restored. So she basically broke a lot of hearts as well. And she had loads of people just gurgling over her. Gurgling? Is that the word? Googling over her. Oh, lucky her, eh? And also lots of men have died from loving her, apparently. Who knows? Maybe there's a curse on it, actually. Because apparently there's been loads. There's been artists. A guy called Luke Massapuri apparently threw himself from the 4th floor of a Parisian hotel, leaving a suicide note saying that basically for years he desperately loved her and loved the smile, and he would prefer to die. I mean, what is that about? That's a bit strange, isn't it? And that was in 1910. It's crazy people in the world. It just goes to show there's always been crazy people in the world. It's not a new thing. And then in the 1960s, the painting went on a tour and it was given a valuation insurance of $100 million, US dollars, that is. More recent assessment estimated its worth at $2.5 million. Wow. So, yeah, it's got a lot of security around it. The painting hangs in the world's prettiest prison. Mona Lisa hangs in the centre of Louvre's Grand Gallery, where it is climate controlled to keep her in the ideal environment. And it is encased in bulletproof glass. Wow. It has been attacked recently. Not recent. Well, yeah, fairly recently. 2009. Someone threw a rock. In 1956. And someone also threw a mug at it as well. I mean, why? What's she ever done to these people? France also mourned when she went missing, because apparently she got stolen in 1911. And the public display of grief was that to be compared to the wake of Princess Diana's death in 1997, apparently. Pablo Picasso was a suspect of stealing the Mona Lisa, because apparently he did buy some pieces from, stolen pieces from the Louvre gallery. But the true thief was not caught until 1913, and it was an employee, apparently, a proud Italian nationalist called Vincino Pariga. He did return her, though. Wow. Suspicions arose that the heist wasn't a one-man job. So there was obviously gang involved with that sort of money, you know. Yeah, there probably was a gang involved, wasn't there? So the Mona Lisa's return inspired a fashion trend, apparently. In her book, Mona Lisa, A Life Discovered, journalist Diane Hales writes, society women adopted the La Giocondo, I can't pronounce this, dusting yellow powder on their faces and necks to suggest her golden complexion and immobilizing their facial muscles to mimic her smile. Wow. So it was, there's lots of facts on her, and I'm quite interested in it, but I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Her husband apparently was Francesco del Giocondo. Okay, and it was him that actually commissioned Da Vinci to draw a picture of his lovely wife, his lovely Lisa. Obviously, he was just so in love with her, wasn't he? The last thing I want to say is, now, that isn't she or is she smiling? It's a fascinating topic, because I didn't know this, but apparently Da Vinci at the time, before he was, maybe before he started this, or maybe as he was drawing it, he decided to kind of like look into how the mind actually shifts, and how, what perspective and what focus your brain makes you see a smile. And he studied this. I mean, you know, what an extraordinary man to do that for a painting. So he knew what he was doing when he was designing this, and he wanted to give this look to her of, is she smiling or isn't she? And it is a scientific method to why Mona Lisa's smile seems to shift all the time. And it's all about where your focus is and how your brain responds. And Da Vinci, he actually, well, I mean, he must have been the first man to come up with that, because this is such an old painting. But what an intellectual man to think of that at that time, in that era. It's just amazing, isn't it? But yeah, so there we go. There's our little fun facts of the day for Mona Lisa, my Lady Lisa in Italian, apparently. So, yeah, wow. Did I enjoy doing her? No. Would I do her again? No. Do I like the painting? I love it, yes. But it wasn't enjoyable. I found it quite boring, if I'm honest with you. But I love the end result. Hence why it took me so long to do, because I sort of dipped in and out of it. I wasn't going to sit there for days going over this one painting that the colour palette was just boring. But I love how it looks now. I'm glad I done it. But I have to say, if you love dark colours, then this is a perfect painting for you. I wouldn't get it any smaller than a 30 by 45 because I don't think her face would come out that great, because even now as I'm looking, it looks better the further away you go, as you can see, but the closer up it's just it's a difficult painting, I think, because of the dark colours. But anyway, so that's my completion of Mona Lisa this week. And I've got one more. And it's Mr. Fox, guy. Yes, Mr. Fox. I finally finished him, guys. My first cross stitch from Joy Sunday, this one was. And this was one that I purchased myself because I wanted to teach myself how to cross stitch, basically. Now, did I enjoy doing this? No. Do I miss cross stitching now it's completed? Yes. It's like an annoying habit, isn't it? You know, like, I loved it, but I hated it at the same time. I didn't run out of any threads. It does look pretty much the same, although I can see it's not perfect, guys. It is not perfect because I have never cross stitched before in my entire life. Okay, this is the first for me, so there's going to be mistakes, and I can see there's mistakes in it myself, that perhaps I've missed 1 or 2 stitches out. Another thing that happened to me was when I washed the canvas, the Ada, sorry, not the canvas, to get all the print off, the colours run, and I panicked. I did panic. I probably didn't leave it in there as long as I should have. I maybe should have changed the water, but I did panic and I pulled it out, and I wish I'd have let it soak a bit longer, to be honest, because then the colours started bleeding onto the white Ada. So then I did panic. I googled it and it said to dab in a bit of bleach, which I did, because there was pinks running, there was purples, greens, all sorts running everywhere. So you can see round here is where I dabbed. I struggled to get the blues out. But overall, you know, it is what it is. I did, you know, it was my first attempt, guys, and, you know, I probably would try, I want to try a 14 count one, because I think that would, from what I've heard, would be better for a beginner than an 11 count. And apparently the holes in the Ada are supposed to be bigger, slightly. And yeah, I did struggle with the back stitch, this white back stitch. Oh, you know, it's anything. It's like practice makes perfect, you know. When you're learning a new craft, you're going to make mistakes. And then the more confident you get in it, the more experience, the more things become easier, so to speak. This took me about 2 weeks to do because I wasn't working on it completely. And I work on several things at the same time. I don't just work on one project. I work on 2, 3 different things at the same time. So, yeah, that is my completion. So that, the Mona Lisa and the Our Lady, which I have done as a gift for my friend. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. I will have some, I've got quite a lot of unboxing videos coming my way soon. So please bear with me, because basically my parcels got lost in the post. I have no idea where they are. Probably sitting in a bin somewhere. And yeah, that's why I haven't been able to do many unboxing videos, because I had probably about 8 or 9 parcels on the way to me, and I have no idea where they are now. Possibly they're going to have to send them to me again. Some of the companies have sent them to me again, and it is what it is, you know, when you lose a parcel. So bear with me. I will have a lot of unboxing videos coming very, very soon, okay? And And that's all I've got, guys. I hope you had a wonderful bank holiday weekend, because it was a bank holiday weekend here in the UK. And yeah, I hope that you all had a relaxing time and that you all stay safe, stay blessed, stay positive. Thank you so much for all your prayers for my godfather, my godfather and uncle, who I'm just going to call an uncle. For my uncle and my father, he is still in intensive care, so I still ask you to please continue to pray for him. And but I know the miracle of prayer is, the power of prayer is a wonderful thing, and it's a very real thing. So yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? So he's still fighting, bless him. And yeah, and prayers for my father as well are much appreciated. I've lost my words today. So I'm not sleeping very well at the moment, but you know, I'm getting stronger, and I'm having to, you know, the best thing about having children is you got to get on with life for them, haven't you, really? So, and my channel helps me. Thank goodness for diamond painting and prayer. That's what I was saying to everyone, is thank goodness for them too, because without them, I'd probably be in a lunatic asylum or something, I guess. But anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful remainder of your Monday. Your Tuesday, sorry. And I thank you once again for all your lovely comments and for joining me in this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and also if you click on the notification bell, it will notify you of any of my future uploads. And please also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It is Crazy Borgies Diamond Arts. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So thank you very much for your support and your love and your prayers. And I wish all the same for you. And I will pray for you all anyway, because you're such lovely people. And I will speak to you all soon. So bye for now. God bless. And I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye. Hello guys. Right, now I have finished this beautiful image of Our Lady, and I have put it in a frame, and as you can see, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, you know, it's just gorgeous. All the pearls, just everything about it is just stunning. And I feel like the black frame, I wasn't too keen. I thought I'd ordered a white one at first, but I think black actually sets off the white and makes her, the white pearls, and makes her pop out a bit more than if I'd have put it in a white frame actually. So I'm just really pleased with how this has come out, and I'm sure that the person that it's intended for will also love it as much as I do, because she is a practicing Catholic as well, and she's been very poorly. And yeah, Sandra, this is for you, my love, and I hope you get many years of joy out of looking at it and praying with it. And yeah, it's just beautiful. So I'm just really pleased with the end result. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys. Sorry for the wobbly camera angles. I've got one of my daughters sitting on my lap at the moment as I'm filming this. So just wanted to show you a quick glimpse of it. And yeah, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So there we go, another one to add to the, well, another one finished. Right, okay, take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.